Hi, so this second tutorial is going to be very similar to the first, only now we're looking at inverse cosine and arc cosine. And now, in the same way that arc sine had to be on this side of the y-axis, arc cosine is going to need to be on the positive side of the x-axis. So when we're looking, we're going to have to look between 0 and pi for these answers. And also, the other difference is we're going to be looking at the x coordinate now rather than the y. So when I look at this, when I'm looking for 1 above the x axis, the x value of 1 here seems to go with 0. So the inverse cosine of 1 is going to be equal to the angle 0. For our next example, we're looking at the inverse cosine of negative radical 3 over 2. So the occurrence of that above the x-axis is going to be here. And the angle that corresponds to that point is 5 pi over 6. So arc cosine of negative radical 3 over 2 is going to be equal to 5 pi over 6. Finally, our last value, the inverse cosine of negative 2. When we look for negative 2, notice it's never going to show up because the maximum value on the this side is 1, and the maximum value on this side is negative 1. So negative 2 does not show up. The arc cosine or inverse cosine of negative 2 does not exist. So go ahead and try this one, the inverse cosine of negative 1.